Yes, you're going to get tired. You're going to get frustrated. You're going to get angry. You're going to get pissed off. You're going to get depressed. You're going to get worn out. But never give up. Never give up. Many times in my life, I want to say, I'm done. I can't do this anymore. I cannot do this anymore. I just can't. No matter what it was. If it was my music, my comedy, my motivational speaking, going to work and grinding it out day after day after day at some crappy day job or night job or day and night job. Never give up. Because if you give up, it has won. And how to never give up. What is the key? What is the magic key for never giving up on your dreams, on what you want, on your passions, on your desires, on the life that you want? What is it? What is that one thing? You must accept yourself. You must accept yourself completely as you are. Don't get wrapped up in, I've got to be this way for society. I've got to be this way because somebody says I got to be that way. I totally understand the reality that we live in. You're working a day job. You got to be Mr. Grunt or Mrs. Grunt or whatever you got to be. You got to play that game. We all have to play that game. But it's not forever. Because if you just believe in yourself, believe in your self-worth, your self-value, and don't let anybody judge you. And most of all, in order to be successful, don't judge yourself. Don't keep judging yourself. Like, oh, I should have, could have. Why did I do this? Why did I do that? Why didn't I do this? Whatever. Don't judge yourself. And don't let others, don't take it serious when other people judge you. People are going to judge you. Trust me. No matter if you're successful or you're not successful, or you're going up the ladder, or you're coming back down the ladder. If you're living on the street, living in your car, or you're living in a mansion, people are going to judge you. They're going to judge your actions. They're going to judge your decisions. They're going to judge your personality. They're going to judge your looks. They're going to judge you. Because that's what people do. You know what you do? Don't let the judgments of other people direct you or affect you. Don't let it even bother you. Just wipe it off. The only judgment you have to worry about is yourself. And don't judge yourself so hardly. Judge yourself with compassion, with understanding, with love, with character, and with grace. Judge yourself with grace. And when you do make a judgment about something you did, or a decision you had to make, or a decision you're going to make, judge it with, that's the word I'm looking for, reality. Judge it in a sense of purpose. Judge yourself with a sense of compassion, okay? Because you are trying your best. Never give up on you. I'm going to say it again. Never give up on you. If you're in a second relationship and you don't have time to work on you, or if you're living in a second environment, you don't have time to work on you, don't judge you. Judge and analyze the environment and figure out a way to make it better or get away from it, okay? There's always a way out. There is always a way out of a negative situation. There's always a way out of a negative relationship. There's always a way out. Even if you have to take baby steps, little steps, bit by bit by bit. Keep biting away and biting away. And soon you'll be free. Okay? I don't want to get too off on the sidetrack about relationships. But never give up. Here's the key to never giving up. Look at your accomplishments. Look what you've done in your life. I don't care how small it is or how tiny it is. I don't care if it's just the fact that you got up and you got dressed and you cleaned up and you shaved or you washed your hair or whatever you did just to make yourself feel good about yourself. That is a movement forward of not giving up. Never give up on yourself. And never accept anybody giving up on you. If you have anybody in your life that's given up on you and think that you're a loser, that you're not going to have accomplished anything, whatever, kick them to the curb. I grew up in a family like that. My father constantly told me, you're stupid. You're never going to be anything. You're dumb. There's something wrong with John. Why don't you do something with your life? You're lazy. You never do anything. I heard it over and over and over and over and over and over. But deep inside me, I knew there was something about me that my dad could not see. I knew there was something deep inside of me that my dad either refused to see or could not see. Once I got free of living under that roof and got out to my own life, I bloomed. That talent bloomed. The ability to me write songs bloomed. The ability to me be able to speak bloomed because it didn't have the thumb on me. Okay? So if you're in any kind of environment that's putting you in that situation, you can get out of it. Just bit by bit. Just focus on it. Focus on it. Focus, 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 focus. How many times can I say focus? Never give up. Here's the deal. The harder things are, the more reward you will get. I found that out to be true in my life. The harder things were, the more difficult things were, the more times people kicked me down, and I almost said spit, more times people punched me down, kicked me down, negative, 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 the stronger I became. The stronger became my internal abilities, my internal belief about myself. You can knock me down, but you're not going to make me give up. You're not going to make me give up because that's what you want. Because that person has no grit. That person has no fortitude. That person that wants to knock you down, that person that wants to keep you down doesn't have your talent, doesn't have your ability, doesn't have your dreams, your compassion, your ambitions for your dreams. They're jealous of you because they've got nothing. What they have is, I'm going to knock you down. I'm going to knock you down. And the best revenge is success. You could look back one day and look down at the little people. At the little guy, the little whatever, the little ant that kept knocking you down, punching on you, and telling you you're not worth anything. But I'm here to tell you, you are worth a lot. You have something. Everybody has something, especially you, I will point. There is a diamond in the rough. There is a diamond that needs to be polished. There's a stone that needs to be polished. It's rough now, but there's a stone that needs to be polished that's in you. And you're going to polish it. And you're going to polish it. You're going to polish it. And you're going to accept who you are as you are. You're going to accept who you are as you are. I look a certain way. I act a certain way. I appear a certain way. I think a certain way. That is you. That's the brilliance of you. That's the genius of you. That is you. There's only one you. There's only one you. And that person that is knocking you down, or trying to hold you back, trying to hold you down, or trying to demean you, trying to make you feel lesser than what you really are, there's one thing that you have over that person. They are not you, and they never will be you. There is a percentage of people in the world. Let's take our country, the United States. I am leaning towards the camera. There's a percentage of people in this country that will never achieve a thing except get up, go to work, punch a clock, come home, eat dinner, go to bed, get up, punch a clock, go to work, over and over and over again. Why is that? Because they have no self-worth. They have no self-worth. They haven't put a value on themselves. Well, I'm just Joe Schmo. I'm just Jane Schmo. I'm just going to go to work at Burger King, or go to work at McDonald's, and go to work at a supermarket, or go to work digging ditches, or go to work whatever you're doing, whatever they're doing in their life. They're only doing that because they have to do that. They didn't have to pay bills. They didn't have to pay the electric bill and the rent and the mortgage and buy stuff for the kids, buy gas for the car, make the car payment. They wouldn't do anything. They just sit there, bloop, like a bump. But that is not you. That is not you. Never give up. Because if you give up, you become them. If you give up, you become them. You are not them. You will never be them. I will come and I will find you. I will find you and I will grab you by your collar and I will drag you out on the street and I will say, you are better than this. You are better than this. You are better than that. It's not that you're better than anybody. I'm not saying I'm a better person than you are. But you have better possibilities than they have. I'll repeat that. I'm not being demeaning to people like that. But that's them. That is not you. That will not be you. That will not be you. I will come and find your ass. You are better than that. How do you maintain that quality? That deep-seated quality about yourself. That's who you are. By supporting your self-worth. By believing in yourself exactly how you are. Oh, I've got a little spot on my forehead. Or, oh, I look a certain way. Or, oh, I'm kind of heavy. Or, oh, I think this way. Or I believe this way. Oh, I like to wear these kind of clothing because it's comfortable, not because it's fashionable. Just that's who you are. Remain who you are. Will support your self-worth, your dignity, your value. Support your value in yourself. And you can increase that value by achieving small little achievements every day. You are not them. You are you. I'm done. Never give up. Never, never, never give up. I have many times in my life got so far down, literally living in a truck stop. And I thought to myself, this is far down as I'm going to go. I'm not going any more farther down. But some people do. They get in a bottle, they get in drugs, they give up, they just become nothing. They become hollow. They're a hollow shell of what they used to be. Because they gave up their self-worth. They gave up their dignity. They gave up their self-worth, their value. You probably, or you will someday, find that bottom. But when you find that bottom, you're going to look up and say, I'm not going any lower. I am not going any lower than this. This is as low as I'm going to go. I'm going to learn a lesson from it. I'm going to gain wisdom from it. I'm going to gain knowledge from it. I'm going to learn valuable, valuable life lessons from being so down and low. And I'm going to analyze that in my mind. And I'm going to think about, how the hell did I get here? How did I end up living at a truck stop? Or under a bridge? Or laying on my best friend's couch because I can't afford my own place to live? Dig deep, deep, and analyze in your mind. Try to find out the steps that you took or the steps that you didn't take to put you in that life space. And there's one thing that will surface every time. Self-worth. You gave up on yourself. You didn't give up on your dream. The dream is always going to be there. I want to be a rock star. I want to be a singer. I want to be a famous scientist. I want to be whatever. I want to be a famous football player. I want to be a great professor. I want to travel the world. That dream will always be there. Your dream will always be there. And the only way to grow that dream, to make that dream a reality, is self-worth. Because that self-worth will give you the support and the foundation to push for that dream. Meaning, I'm worth this. I'm worth being a famous singer. I'm worth being a great teacher. I'm worth being a great mom, a great dad, a great uncle, a great sailor, a great speaker. I'm worth this. It's all about self-value. Let that self-value percolate and lift you up. It's not an ego thing. It's not an I'm self-righteous thing. Those are not things we want to deal with. Brush them off. You're not self-righteous. You're not an egotistical person. You're not an arrogant person. You're self-assured. Okay? That judgment about yourself. Okay? Your self-worth is something that you believe in. Self-worth is something that you believe in about yourself. And the more you believe it, the stronger it's going to, the more you believe it, the more of a foundation you're going to have. And no matter how low you get, you can dig into the self-worth saying, I'm done. I'm done. I'm done being on the bottom. I'm done being in the middle. I'm done suffering because people think I should. I'm done suffering because I think I should. Suffering is a learned response. And suffering is a good thing because it teaches us, it gives us wisdom of, oh, I'm not going to do that again. But self-suffering is put upon you because you don't have any self-worth. Self-suffering. Oh, I pity myself. I feel sorry for pity. That is put upon you by yourself. That is not given to you by a relative like my dad. You can't do this, you can't do this. Or an uncle or an aunt or a relative or a girlfriend or a boyfriend or a father or a mother saying you can't be anything in life because you're not good enough. You are good enough. Let all the other people make their judgments about you because they will. And you take their judgment and you brush it off. And you look at your self-worth within you, but they can't see. And you support yourself and you follow your dream. You don't give up. You take all the judgment, your self-judgment, society's judgment, your friends' judgment, everybody you know that judges you, what you look like, what you think about, what you believe in, what you want, what your dreams are. And you take them and you go, I don't need any of that. You don't have to eliminate them as friends, but you don't have to accept their judgment, because that's all it is. It's a judgment. And they're only seeing the surface. They can only see the veneer of you. They can't see what's in you. Nobody can see what's in you. They only see the surface, the veneer, the countertop of you. They're making a judgment on you. Be like buying a new car and never looking under the hood. I'm going to buy that new car. And then you drive a lot and it falls apart because they didn't look under the hood. They can't look under your hood. They can't. It's impossible. Only you can do that. And when you do that, every day, you look under the hood. You look within your own being, and your own soul, and your own makeup, and say, I have self-worth. I am valuable. I have value. I am going to create a great life for myself. I am going to do that or this, or I'm going to do what they do. I'm going to do what I want to do. You are going to be amazing when you say in your own mind that you have value. When you do that, like I said earlier, that foundation will hold you up. That self-worth will make you walk with confidence. And look, that guy's got a lot of self-confidence. That's because you believe in yourself. Here's the other thing about this. When you believe in yourself, totally believe in yourself and what your possibilities are, it will show. It will shine. It will come through. It will come through. There will be an aura around you. Okay? There will be an aura about you. Not a physical, a visual, not like you could see it, but it's there. You just look at that person they got their act together. They got their act together. And when you radiate that from within, and you radiate that, the doubters, the ones who want to punch you down all the time, they will be repelled. Like a bad bug. They will be repelled from you. They might not give up on your friend, on being your friend or your associate, but they will be really mindful about them not knocking you down. When you build that self-worth, it will bubble through. It will show through. It'll be that veneer around you, that bubble around you, that energy around you will protect you. So ending this video is this. Never give up on you. Never. I keep going. You like my cow in the back? I got a new set I set up real quick. I got a cow in the back and a sign. I got a flying pig. I got a banana. See my banana? That's my... John, you're being all serious and all of a sudden you're telling me bananas and cows and flying pigs. That's part of my personality. That's who I am. You guys that follow me know that. Okay? Love you guys. I am going to go and finish editing this video. What is the question you're going to ask yourself? Now, what is the, not question, what is the statement you're going to ask yourself? I will never give how hard it gets. I will never give up. By accepting your self-worth, that will give you that strength to follow suit. End the video. I will never give up. I will. Say it with me. I'm listening. I will never give up on my dream. I will never let anybody knock me down, take away my dream, my vision about myself. I will never give up on my own abilities. I will accept my self-worth. I'm an amazing human being. And you are one. Use this finger. Oh, that's a crooked one. I'm getting arthritis. I will never, what was I going to say? I will never give up on my dream. In closing, one more time, say it with me. I will never give up on myself. Never give up on you. Never give up on you. Love you guys. Bye now.